Emily, married to James Taylor, discovers her in-laws are hiding a dark secret. During a heated argument, she overhears them discussing a contract with obligations and consequences that will affect her if she divorces James. This revelation leaves Emily terrified and questioning the true nature of her marriage and the sinister underbelly of the Taylor family. What had she stumbled upon? What were these obligations they spoke of? And what were the consequences that threatened to engulf her? As she looked at the faces of the Taylors, their smiles now seeming like a sinister facade, a chilling realization dawned on her. She had married into a family shrouded in secrets, a family with a dangerous past, and she was now trapped in their web of lies. What dark secrets are the Taylors hiding? Is Emily in more danger than she ever imagined?
Why are you telling me this now?
Because, my dear, James has impregnated someone else before he impregnated you.
It hit Emily like a ton of bricks. All the puzzle pieces fell into place.
Is it Anna? It's Anna, right? I can't believe this. Is she also having a son?
We don't know yet. Anna doesn't want a gender reveal.
Of course! Why would she? That'll totally rob her chances to create drama if she did.
Mark reached over and patted Emily on her shoulder condescendingly.
Your child will be cared for and showered with all the same privileges that come with being a Taylor. But he'll have to deny his true birth order and the rights to his lineage if Anna gives birth to a boy first.
Emily's mind reeled. Tears welled in her eyes, but she fought them back, her jaw setting in a grim line.
So, it was all a lie? Our marriage, our family, it was all just a part of some bloody contract?
James looked down at his hands, speechless, prompting his mother to speak for him.
I know how you feel, Emily.
Are you saying Mr. Taylor cheated on you too, Linda? Did you, Mr. Taylor? Did you enjoy your time with your mistress? James sure seemed to.
James tried to reach out to her, pleading for forgiveness, but Emily didn't want his apologies. She wanted answers.
And what if I refused to go along with this charade? What if I want a divorce?
The Taylors stared at her. Their expressions were cold and hard.
That would be very bad for you and your baby, Emily. You'll face severe consequences for breaking the contract.
Emily processed Linda's words. The threat was crystal clear. She felt a shiver of fear creep up her spine, but she quickly pushed it aside.
I guess we'll see about that then, won't we?
Having had quite enough, Emily turned on her heels and walked out of the room. Just then, her phone buzzed in her pocket. Glancing at the screen, she saw a name she hadn't expected. It was Anna.
What do you want?
Emily, I am so sorry.
Sorry? For what, Anna? For sleeping with my husband? For betraying me? Or for becoming the mother of the next Taylor heir?
Emily, I didn't know about the contract, I swear.
Whether you knew or not, Anna, it changed nothing.
I know, I wanted to apologize and ask if we can be civil to each other, for the sake of propriety.
It's too late for that.
Think about it, Em. We can both share James and his fortune, right?
Your apology sucks, Anna.
Fine, don't accept my apology. Just be a sob story like always. You have been that way since high school. Poor little Emily Clark, who just wants everyone to feel bad for her.
Emily was exhausted from all the insults directed her way.
He never loved you, Emily. Never. James only married you out of pity. He loves me. Do you hear me? He's mine.
Oh, Anna, this is so funny. You and your stupid ego. To be honest, Anna, I'm grateful. See, you've done me a favor. You've unburdened me of a man who doesn't know how to value his vows or his family.
Anna fell silent and Emily continued, her tone mocking.
Enjoy my leftovers, Anna. You deserve that. I hope he's everything you ever wanted, because he's certainly not what I want anymore.
Emily disconnected the call before Anna could come up with a retort. At that moment, Emily vowed to her unborn baby.
Don't worry, baby. I'm going to make the entire Taylor family pay for what they did. No matter what anyone says, you are the rightful Taylor heir. And one day soon, you will own every red cent of their billion-dollar fortune.
Emily squared her shoulders and pushed open the door to the hospital room. She had to win this war, and for that, she had to strategize.
Anna, Of all people, James! I honestly thought that he'd have better taste.
Linda, let's not forget that Anna is carrying our grandchild.
Yeah, a grandchild that I never asked for, Mark. A grandchild that's tearing this family apart.
You need to calm down.
How can I? Having an affair is one thing, but a divorce? That too when your wife's pregnant. It's simply not done in our family, James.
I know, I messed up. I got carried away. But I can issue a statement. I can say I never meant to ask Emily for a divorce. I can say it was the lawyer's mistake.
Good. Make it right then. I know you can.
Amidst their argument, the Taylors finally noticed Emily standing in the doorway.
Emily, you agree with me, don't you? That talk of a divorce is jumping the gun. I know you're hurt by what Anna has done.
I don't care what Anna or James did to me. She's carrying your grandchild, and for that reason alone, we should be kind.
Why the sudden change of heart?
I don't want to argue and fight about any of this anymore. Not tonight. The most important thing now is making sure my baby boy is healthy, and negativity is not the way to do that.
Relief flashed across the faces of the Taylors, adoration for Emily washing over them. Emily felt sick about it, but didn't let her smile falter. She pretended that she had accepted the terms of their contract. It was the only way she could put her plan into action and plot their downfall undetected.
I think it's also worth mentioning that Grandfather Taylor's 80th birthday party is just around the corner. It'll be the right opportunity to do damage control on the divorce story.
You're right, Em. I've been so caught up in my mess of things, I forgot.
Why don't we go and pick up his gift that we missed earlier? It would be a good distraction, and I'm sure Grandpa would appreciate it.
James has an important meeting tomorrow, so I'll take you shopping.
What meeting?
The one with the investors, remember?
Right. I guess you two should go without me then.
Great. Emily, why don't you come over for brunch and we can head out from there?
I'd love that, Linda.
After coming home, Emily kept on planning her next move. She suddenly got an idea.
James, could you pick up some food from Ricardo's for dinner? I'm craving some Italian.
James nodded and left immediately. Emily quickly moved to James's home office. She knew what she was looking for, James's emails. As she read further, Emily felt her stomach knot. This was more than just infidelity. James was embezzling from his own company.
Who is this man I married? I need to save this evidence so I can use them later. Wait and watch, James. I'll give you a taste of your own medicine.
Will Emily be able to secure a safe future for herself and her child? What will be the outcome of James and Anna's illicit relationship?
If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of Sweet Little Lies.